Hey everyone, Francesca Jackson here. So this week's assignment involves cooking a meal. How fun is that, right? So when we have freights in mind and we're preparing this meal, of course, we're thinking of something that's sustainable. We're thinking plant forward. We're also thinking nutrient dense, sustainable, and simple. Something you might want to repeat again. It needs to be realistic. So when I put that up against what my personal needs are as a perimenopausal woman, I need it to be protein dense. I need, on average, about 100 grams of protein a day. When I learned that recently, I was like, oh my God, how in the world am I going to fit in 100 grams of protein? So 100 grams of protein a day. And then, of course, we need fat, we need fiber. There was a time when we were avoiding fats, right? But then you kind of learn, like, oh, wait, fats aren't necessarily a bad thing. So, putting that all together, and then I have other special requirements, as in I have a horrible gut that really hates vegetables. I mean, well, let me say, it hates a lot of foods. My friends call my gut Gertrude. And if I'm telling you, Gertrude is a perfect name for my gut. So I have a lot of sensitivities, so much so that I've kind of developed this thing that I don't even like to eat that much. I've just come to a point where, it's hard for me to find things to eat. So, with those things in mind, initially I was thinking, oh, maybe I could prepare like I don't know, like a vegetable lasagna, like a eggplant lasagna. I'm thinking nice and fancy. But then when I thought about that, I'm like, wait, that's not simple. That's not convenient. It's not convenient for me. As with most of you, I work full time. I'm a caregiver to my mom, and I'm also married, and I'm also a pet mom. So I don't have time to replicate a fancy dinner frequently. So again, thinking of my needs, thinking of what's realistic for me, I came up with something. I said, I'll just prepare for this assignment, prepare a meal with ingredients and things that I already have in my home. That's realistic. So, on to my meal. And I'm going to tell you this, you will not see me the entire video, primarily because that would mean me being in this kitchen for 20, 30 minutes by myself without anyone calling my name. And guess what? That never happens. So you'll hear my voice and I'll do the instruction and then we'll meet up later. Okay? See ya.
Hey guys, so we are going to be making this Barilla protein pasta with vegetables. It is so good, and we're going to be using the Barilla protein penne, about 100 grams of that, 4 cups of water, 2 ounces of zucchini, 2 ounces of squash, 2 ounces of tomatoes. Now, you can put other vegetables in there, but I told you guys before that I have a bad gut named Gertrude, and Gertrude doesn't like a whole bunch of vegetables. So, unless I want to fight with her in the evening, I kind of stay away. Now, I measure everything. I think that comes from, Weight Watchers and really just watching my weight, really. But these days, I actually need the calories. So after you boil your water, you pour your protein pasta in there. And how long you boil it is usually about 10 minutes, but it depends on you. Some people like it a little firm, some people like it softer. Now, when it comes to the vegetables, whatever seasoning you like, just make sure you use 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil. I kind of like the Barilla um, complete seasoning. I also like garlic and paprika. So once you get all of that in, you put in your seasonings that you like, you saute your vegetables to your preference, whether it's really firm or really soft. That just depends on you. That's what I like about this dish. We don't really dictate what other people like. So you just saute everything. And then once you've got it, once you've got your vegetables where you want them, you just go ahead and pour in your pasta, mix everything in, and then 15 minutes later, voila, here's your meal all done. Now, there is a plant-based Parmesan cheese over there. You can put that in there if you want. Since I can't eat vegetables, I use this protein shake, and it is a plant-based protein. I use it every single day. I use ginger because ginger helps with guts. Total is about 51 grams of protein, get some good fiber. Total calories is about 600 to 660. Now, it's packed with the micronutrients, including the potassium, magnesium, folate, vitamin C, vitamin A, and nitrates from the beet. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there's beets there too. So hopefully you like it, and we'll see you again later. Bye now.